Okay, so on the financial front, let's look at that first. You're going to be reassessing a lot of you will be reassessing your employment opportunities. And I feel that for those of you who have been in a job for a really long time, it's looking to be like 7 years, 7 months. You're taking a second look at it and you're trying to see if it's even worth your effort and if it's worth continuing, okay? So, in terms of the past, I do feel that the financial payout from this job itself might not have been satisfactory. So, you're really thinking about the situation and you're thinking about starting new things or looking elsewhere. And I would definitely advise you that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card in the reverse position, this is not the right time for you to jump the gun on this and leave your job. And I feel that even if you were to do that, a new opportunity might not come in right away. So you might be financially strapped. So try to stay put if you can. And then wait until, let me see. So you're a fire sign. Yeah, this is not the month to do it. Wait until the beginning of May. Continue at your job, but you can start looking elsewhere. That's fine, but you have to have a contingency plan and like have something insert for certain before you can jump ship. Okay, so just really take the time and be patient about this job environment. I feel that you're not completely happy as well with the people that might be around you, and a lot of you might be offered a job and it's like financially is not the salary is not commensurate with your skill level, but you feel that the job itself, the new job, might have a lot of like it might be fun, it might be more emotionally aligned with what you really want out of a job. So you're operating in a purely speculative and in a purely emotional, irrational manner. So be very careful about accepting new jobs because the financial payout is not going to be to your liking. So even though you feel that you can get by with less and you want to really take on this new job mainly because it's new and it's going to be more emotionally fulfilling, I don't feel it is going to be in the long run. So be really careful about doing anything new or quitting your job and pursuing the other thing for this month. Okay, the best time to do it is from the 21st on as well, and especially in May, if you can hold off in May too, I feel that it would be more beneficial. Mainly because I have these three major arcana cards in the reverse position, so I would say like it's not really the time to do anything new, to do anything drastic, especially like quitting a job or jumping ship and hopping onto a new job or going forward with new ideas and things like that. There are definitely very severe blockages here with all these three cards in the reverse position. So don't try to switch things up on the work front, okay? They will stabilize on their own without, yeah, they definitely will by the end of this month. They'll stabilize on their own, so be really careful about that. For those of you who are like, romantically involved with people at work, it's never a good thing, but if you find yourself in that situation, that might be why you're thinking about leaving the job. So just know that the energy itself, it's going to like it seems hurtful and it seems unbearable while you're in the midst of it, but in hindsight, like weeks from now, months from now, you're going to look back and it's going to seem like kind of comical. So don't live too much in your head and don't worry about the other people that might be involved or that might know about the entanglements you have with like office love affair. Don't worry about it too much. I feel that a lot of your fears might be imagined, okay? So be careful about that if you're in like office romances, all right? So that clears up the work front. Okay, so the financial situation, I feel that you're fine. You're not in poverty or anything like that, so don't worry about it too much. And at the same time, you do want a new job, mainly for the emotional fulfillment, mainly for like a new opportunity. Anything new will do. So you might jump the gun a little bit, but don't leave a stable job for something that is speculative, and especially mainly just because it's new. So be a little more practical and be patient about this situation, okay? Okay, so let's look at romance. Romance looks very split, okay? So I do see a let's see here. I do see a water sign and a an earth sign. So those two are, if you're debating between a water sign and an earth sign, let's the water sign is a little bit younger. The earth sign is about your age, depending on your age. But I feel that the water sign is quite young, and the earth sign is somebody that that you feel is a little more established, is a little more stable. I can't say, tell you like who to choose. If you want newness, if you want like fun, and if you want like new opportunities just for the sake of newness, then go with the water sign. And just keep in mind that it is a very different energy than yours, because you are a fire sign, and there are a lot that you can learn from the other person, but it's going to be more beneficial for the water sign because they have a lot more to learn from you since they're younger, and you can share your life experiences with them and your wisdom with them. So I don't feel that relationship, aside from like being I guess like a physical relationship, is not going to offer you any sense of newness or any sense of like I guess like additional wisdom you have in your life. But at the same time, we always learn new things from people who are different from ourselves. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. Just go for it. I do feel the earth sign is a lot more stable, but the earth energy is not as compatible. Mainly because this earth sign is going to be require a lot of work, okay? Because they're not very they're very careful, and they protect their heart too. So they're not going to be very willing to open themselves up. So it's going to take a lot of time. So for those of you who are looking for, just a physical relationship, that that water sign is less work. But if you want like more long term, more compatibility, more I guess camaraderie within the relationship, then go for that earth sign, okay? Let me see here. So it can get a little confusing, and that's why I mentioned there is a split here, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. For those of you who are dealing with, yeah, this is definitely a person from the past. So that water sign, that earth sign, those are new energy, okay? For those of you who are dealing with an earth sign from the past, I would advise you not to let that one go. Just let it go completely. I feel that it's either or. So you're either dealing with an earth sign now, which is now, I mean that it could potentially come in that you've never had a romantic history with, or you've never had any type of a relationship with, and this is totally new energy, then that's stable. But if you're dealing with somebody from the past who is trying to cycle back in, then no good will come out of it. And I can assure you, you've put a lot of work into the relationship. They're reaping all the benefits, and you're reassessing it, and that's why they're no longer in your life. So if they're coming back in any type of way, it's not going to pan out, and there's going to be arguments associated with it, okay? So just let that person go and let new energy flow in, because you do have a lot more people in your circle who might be interested and who might be a little more compatible with you. So in general, for those of you who are in stable relationships too, I feel that relationships are definitely fine. There might be a little bit of a financial mishap, like a hiccup, in which the other one partner or the other partner might be, you or the other partner, excuse me, might be overspending, and they might be like squandering your hard-earned money. If that's the case, then I feel like it is a quick fix. They're not aware of it, so you can easily talk it out. I don't feel that it is going to be irreversible or irreconcilable. So have a go at it and try to fix that situation. I'm looking at this Nine of Swords, and I feel it is okay, so let's put it this way. For male Leos, if you are dealing with a person from your past who is cycling in and who has caused you a lot of grief, but this time they're making promises that they're going to change and things like that, and they're offering you, they're trying to, I guess, they're trying to make amends. I just want you to be really aware of this person from your past, because no good can ever come out of it either. And what I do sense here is this person was somebody who damaged you very severely in the past, okay? And with them cycling in again, you're not going to get the outcome that you want. And if anything, they're going to stab you in the back as well with this situation. Okay, so just let them go once and for all, and just let them find somebody else that is more willing to put up with their falseness, because I don't feel that's a good person for you to be with, nor is it the right person. And for those of you who are so look elsewhere. Look at other people, because you do have new people that want to be with you who are a lot more sincere, and a lot more likable too, and a lot more honest. So at least they're in the upright position. Okay. Okay. So let's see what else I can pick up here. Okay. So I've already emphasized that yeah, if it's somebody from the past, you're not going to be able to create a new outcome with this situation. If it is a water sign that you're dealing with in a romantic relationship, somebody that is a little bit younger than you, then I do feel that in general, the new beginning that you're hoping to achieve with this person is basically being blocked. Mainly because, like I said, if it is just a physical relationship, that's fine. But in terms of creating anything long lasting, you have 3 blockages here on the relationship front. So I don't feel it's going to work out in your favor, mainly because the blockages are coming in to signal to you that that is not the right person. This next person coming in would be much more compatible and much more like conducive to longevity. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. I know like some things might get so for example, if you're dating again and there are just a lot of like hurdles that you have to overcome in order to be with the other person, it's mainly a test from the universe telling you like how much work do you really want to put in, and how willing are you to overcome the hard work required of you to be with this other person. So the blockages are here, and I feel that you have the sustaining power, but the younger person or the water sign might be hesitant, and they will actually, at the sign of trouble, they actually leave the picture. Whereas this earth sign that is coming in is a lot more beneficial for you. Okay, so that's the way I look at energies usually, because this is kind of like these 3 blockages are like the gatekeeper. They screen out the people that leave at the first sign of trouble, and they filter the people that are able to stick around and that have honest intentions. They stay behind. Okay, so that's the way I'm looking at this situation. So there are going to be delays because a better thing, a better opportunity is going to come in for you, and this is going to work out on the financial front as well. The same energy is playing out in terms of work and job opportunities. Okay, so you might have one opportunity, you're seriously thinking about it because you're just like, at least it's new, at least I hope it's going to bring me emotional fulfillment. But at the same time, you have all these hurdles that you have to overcome, and then that job opportunity gets rescinded, so that something else better for you can come into the picture. So keep that in mind. Blockages are not always bad. They sometimes prevent us from doing the wrong things. So either way, it's important to know your true intention. So for example, if you want something just because it's different, just because it's new, just know that's it's not going to be very stable. Usually it's not, mainly because we quickly get bored of novelty, and being a fire sign, you can also, burn out with novelty items. Okay, so just be honest with your intentions. Okay, so let me see if there is anything else that I've left out. I plan to take more time with these, mainly because I'm doing the love and the general reading combined. So I want to give like a well-rounded explanation of all the energies that are presented in the cards. Yeah, so the only thing I would say is, do try to take it slow this month, because although we are in a fellow fire sign, I feel there are definitely blockages to the things that you're trying to implement in your life. And I feel that these blockages are mainly in place, not because of the cosmic energies, but mainly because You are reassessing a lot of things, and you might be heading in the wrong direction due to a sense of boredom and due to mainly not having clarity. So, for example, if you have been assessing new relationships or new job opportunities, since last month when the sun was in the sign of Pisces, then your ability to think rationally, your ability to reason is a little muddy, is a little muddled and a little clouded, mainly because a water sign is when the sun is in a constellation of a water sign, you're not really looking at things objectively enough. So if that is residual energy concerning your finances, your work, and your relationships, there are definitely blockages in moving forward with those things, mainly because they're not good for you to begin with. So I feel that you might have been off track like in March, but coming in, the new energy is more conducive for new opportunities, especially on all those three fronts, like finances, career, and love opportunities. And it's going to show itself like towards from the 21st on in the time of Taurus. Things would definitely look up for you as well. And you're going to be guided in the right direction. So the blockages will seem very, very annoying more than anything. But I feel that they're necessary for you to take a little more time to re-examine the things that you really want, okay? So just keep that in mind. They're not bad energies. I do feel that these are very, very strong blockages placed in your life, mainly because you might be heading in the wrong direction with this, okay? So just be careful, but I do feel everything will get resolved at the end. You have a really good resolution here in which, people that you've had disagreements with in the past, they are coming around and seeing things from your perspective. At the same time, you're going to realize that, okay, they're operating from a place of insecurity. So if you want to offer them your help, your financial help even, or, just being like a stable influence in their lives, they're going to stop fighting you. Okay, so they're operating from a place of immaturity, and you're going to be the voice of reason as well to appease this situation that you've had to contend with for quite some time. All right. So in general, the month looks very good. Oh, and let's just address the lovers here because it's just screaming out. So the relationships look very good, and it is very possible for you to meet the right person for those who are single and looking, or who are dating but haven't like settled down to a stable relationship yet. I do feel that there is going to be a very, very stable person coming in for you. Okay, so this is somebody who's very financially secure, who's very generous and giving, and at the same time they have a lot of life experience, but I feel that they tend to take a laid back approach. They're there when you need them, but they don't encroach upon your space, which is a very good love partner for you. All right, so everything else looks very good though, so don't get discouraged. If you encounter blockages, the only thing I would say is really reassess the situations that you're dealing with and don't try to fight it, okay? Because you have 3 major arcana cards all indicating blockages. So don't try to fight it, and don't get discouraged. They are definitely there for a reason. And they're going to help you in the long run. You're not going to be able to see it this month, but they will definitely help you. And they're screening out the riffraff from your life for you.